What is God like? Genesis chapter 33. And Jacob lifted up his eyes and looked, and behold, Esau was coming, and 400 men with him. So he divided the children among Leah and Rachel and the two female servants, and he put the servants with their children in front, then Leah and her children, and Rachel and Joseph last of all. And he himself went on before them, bowing himself to the ground 7 times until he came near to his brother. But Esau ran to meet him and embraced him and fell on his neck and kissed him, and they wept. And when Esau lifted up his eyes and saw the women and the children, he said, "Who are these with you?" Jacob said, "The children whom God has graciously given your servant." Then the servants drew near, they and their children, and bowed down. And Leah likewise and her children drew near and bowed down. And last Joseph and Rachel drew near, and they bowed down. And Esau said, "What do you mean by all this company that I met?" Jacob answered, "To find favor in the sight of my Lord." But Esau said, "I have enough, my brother. Keep what you have for yourself." Jacob said, "No, please. If I have found favor in your sight, then accept my present from my hand. For I have seen your face, which is like seeing the face of God. And you have accepted me. Please accept my blessing that is brought to you, because God has dealt graciously with me, and because I have enough." Thus he urged him, and he took it. Then Esau said, "Let us journey on our way, and I'll go ahead of you." But Jacob said, "My Lord, know that the children are frail, and that the nursing flocks and herds are a care to me. If they're driven hard one day, all the flocks will die. Let my Lord pass on ahead of his servant, and I will lead on slowly at the pace of the livestock that are ahead of me, and at the pace of the children, until I come to my Lord in Seir." So Esau said, "Let me leave with you some of the people who are with me." But he said, "What need is there? Let me find favor in the sight of my Lord." So Esau returned that day on his way to Seir, but Jacob returned to Succoth and built himself a house and made booths for his livestock. Therefore the name of the place is called Succoth. And Jacob came safely to the city of Shechem, which is in the land of Canaan, on his way from Padan Aram. And he camped before the city. And from the sons of Hamor, Shechem's father, he bought for 100 pieces of money the piece of land on which he had pitched his tent. There he erected an altar and called it El Elohi Israel. What is God like? He is the God of great grace. He gives to us what we do not deserve. Jacob was a selfish, deceiving liar. And he deserved the wages of sin, which are death. But God gave him work, a place to live, family, lots of children, riches. Jacob did not deserve any of this. He deserved the wages of sin. But Jacob saw his problem. He wrestled with God, and he changed. Instead of hiding behind his children, no, he got out front, and he led his family to meet his fate with Esau. But when he met Esau, he saw the face of God. For Esau ran and embraced him and kissed him and accepted him and forgave him. And Jacob lived. The descendant of Jacob, Jesus, will give us God's grace too, by his death on a cross, so that we can live. God wants to give us his great grace, his forgiveness, his love, his acceptance. He wants to embrace and kiss us because he loves us.